If you're a newcomer to Canada, a student, a new permanent resident, a foreign worker, you've just moved to Canada, there is a lot to know, to understand, to be aware of when it comes to the Canadian financial system. And there are a lot of challenges building credit too once you get here. The BMO NewStart program offers various different products and services and financial literacy to help address some of the challenges that newcomers face. To take us through how all this works and to give us some understanding of the importance of building credit itself, we're joined by Gayle Ramsay, Head of Everyday Banking, Segment, and Customer Growth at BMO Financial Group. Hello there.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Gayle, why would you say it's so important for Canadians to build a good credit score?
So what I would say is building credit enables Canadians to integrate more smoothly into the financial system, right? So it gives them access to more financial products such as credit and loans and mortgages. So it demonstrates their financial reliability and opens them the door to better interest rates and lending options.
And for newcomers in particular, how would building credit be particularly beneficial for that demographic?
Well, I mean, I think when you look at this for New Canada, you've actually moved from a different country. And so it's essential for you in terms of being able to move and to be able to exist without a credit score. Sort of when I look at this, the first step for newcomers, honestly, to feel settled in a new country is through education and awareness. And I think some of the challenges that they have is there's either not enough information or too much. For us, we've actually have a thing called BMO Smart Progress, which is our free online financial education program that provides newcomers with customized on-demand information in what I call bite-sized pieces. So it allows them to actually learn about our financial banking system. And hopefully with that actually helps them understand why it's important to have credit and help them actually, integrate into the Canadian financial system.
Yeah. And knowledge is certainly a challenge. Tell us a bit about some of the other challenges they face, because even if they have all the knowledge in the world, they won't have like 10 years of credit history like someone who got a credit card coming out of university would have.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair, right? Like, and as mentioned before previously, it's about understanding you've moved from a different country, lots of uncertainty. You don't know actually how everything works. And so there's kind of three challenges I think newcomers actually face. One is lack of credit history. It makes it very difficult to access credit and lending products, and that gives you a foundation.
I'm a parent, when we talk about teaching a kid skills, we kind of want them to hold the tool in their hand, like a screwdriver or a knife or whatever it is, so that they can actually learn viscerally. How do we help newcomers build credit from zero? It feels like we need to give them something. They need the tool.
Yeah, I mean, so when I look at this about that, we have a New Start program that helps customers with a set of what I call best in class personalized no fee banking products, including access to unsecured credit and also, for people that have no credit history, so they can get themselves up and running. We understand that credit is important to newcomers. When I always say to people that when we're thinking about newcomers, when I talk to people that are newcomers, what they say to me is if they have three priorities, and I'm doing this a little tongue in cheek, they need a cell phone, they need a roof over their head, and they actually need a credit card. And so, taking that into consideration is, we offer both unsecured and secured credit cards for customers in terms of new Canadians to get started. The other thing they actually have access to is a tool called Credit View, which is, powered by TransUnion, and it's on our website. And it allows them actually to, check their credit score and look at it in terms of the reports for free. So it gives them that insight in terms of what they're available. We are also doing other things to help them that we're building to make sure that we give them more access. But I would say also some tips and tricks that I like to actually remind people to do is one is consistent when you're paying your bills on time. One way is to automate your bill payments. Pay your credit account balance on time in full each month. Use less than 35% of your total balance in each billing, and get a monthly cell phone plan. All those things, if you do all those things, actually help you build your credit score.
Right. What would you add in terms of things international students should be focused on? Their circumstances can be a little bit different because, there's a connection to their educational institution, and there's the GIC, and there's just different things.
So helping out international students, the one of the thing for them is you really need to actually get set up before you arrive. And so what BMO's built is, a pre-arrival digital banking program that allows them to actually apply online before they land in the country. And it gives them their pre-arrival bank account. It allows them to get set up quickly. It is in 13 countries. And then what it also does is help them in terms of get eligible for that GIC that they actually also have to provide. And so this application just makes it so much easier. So honestly, what happens is when they arrive in the country, they can just go to a branch to, to finalize the activation of their account, but they're set up and they're ready to go. I will do a little, thing for push in terms of our BMO NewStart pre-arrival account opening program has actually won a number of awards because you can actually open your thing in like 10 seconds. And it's giving people and making it easier for international students to get themselves set up before they actually arrive in the country.
What would you say about a newcomer's experience in the branches? You've got a lot of branches from coast to coast to coast in this country. What would the experience be for a newcomer who actually goes old school and is physically in that location?
Yeah, great question. I mean, we actually have the ability for them to come into the branch and do all their account opening and that. We do, based on the communities, actually have a number of our employees actually speak multiple languages, so that actually help them get stood up and set up easily. So what I would say is, it's a full service process for them if they want to come into the branch as well.
Great. Gayle, thanks for your insight today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. You're most welcome. Thanks for the time.
Gayle Ramsay, Head of Everyday Banking Segment and Customer Growth at BMO Financial Group.